You know, I can't believe the amount of time and energy I got to put into defending individuals of the faith or believers against other individuals that claim to be of the faith or believers themselves. You know, I spend a lot of time having to work a lot of hours. I work a lot of hours, sometimes 7 days a week, sometimes 20-hour shifts, because I do utility work. And if we get a call or a cut or somebody's internet has gone out, it doesn't matter what time it is, we have to go out and fix it. And we have to get it done. So if it runs in from the night into the early morning or the next day, it doesn't matter. We have to finish that. But then in my free time or when I have downtime, I try to get on here and spend my time edifying individuals and building individuals up. It's not supposed to be spent combating and defending believers against other so-called believers. And if you're an individual that always finds yourself up in somebody else's comment section, up responding in somebody's video to always tell them that they're wrong, that's a pride issue with you. That's not a problem with them. And the individuals that are doing this are no better than the individuals they are going after claiming that they're wrong. It's one verse, however they want to spin the verse. They don't take the time to sit down with you and take you into the scriptures. They don't teach you the chapter. They don't go through context. They don't do none of these things, but they're always pointing their fingers at every single other individual. I wonder when these individuals ever spend time looking at their self in the mirror and examining their own self in the mirror. When do they ever get time for that? The Apostle Paul says, examine that you be in the faith. And if you think faith is the amount of knowledge that you got, that's the determining factor for your faith, you are sadly mistaken. Faith is tried by fire, not knowledge. These apps are nothing more than echo chambers for individuals' egos. And I'm going to tell you what, if I didn't know half the people on here that I've come to build friendships with, I would not be on this app anymore. Matter of fact, if I was out in the streets doing my calling, what I was doing before, I would not be on this app. These are also the first individuals that try to sway you from gathering with other believers because they got to attack the church. These are individuals who have no accountability over them whatsoever. Nobody over them, nobody checking them, nobody holding them accountable, none of that. You got individuals on here fighting about how to say the Messiah's name and how to pronunciate it right or proper with the Y pronunciation, yet nobody can agree on it. You got individuals fighting about water baptism. You got individuals fighting about when is the biblical calendar or when is the Sabbath or tribulation and rapture, mid or post. All these things individuals are fighting about continuously. And why do we have so much division over the things that I just brought up? Because logically, nobody is ever going to be able to get everything perfect according to the ancient way. It's just not logically possible. And the ones acting this way are the very first ones that talk about how disgusted they are by religion and all the problems with religion. I wonder how many of these individuals that are so consumed by making sure that they let you know that you're wrong are actually in their own neighborhoods and cities serving the individuals around them. And you certainly don't hear these individuals proclaiming anything to what the gospel message is, because it has become about everything else that has been elevated above the gospel. Do not get your theology from anybody on this app, including myself. You go into the Bible, you have your own relationship, and you study the scriptures yourself. And you make sure that knowledge that God has given you and what you are walking into, it is to the benefit of everybody else around you. I've said this many times in the past. I have not stuck to my guns, but I'm telling you right now, this app is coming to an end and a close for me. Just as soon as I can start getting back out in the streets and doing street ministry, my calling, it is coming to an end. And I feel really sorry for individuals just walking into the faith, that they have to hear so many voices on this app saying so many different things.